Alright everybody, welcome back. Sorry, last episode we were just at the 30-minute mark and figured the mansion would probably take a little bit to clear out. Plus, I wanted to grab some alternate equipment. So yeah, let's do this. Got the Bozar.
Over here. Hey.
Fallout 2 armor and assault rifle. Which is actually still kind of struggling to deal with their armor. Alright. My armor condition's already low? Seriously? I mean, granted, they've been just pouring... Wow. Okay, I didn't think it would be that low. Yeah, how do you like it? Linda. About to repair my armor with yours. Jesus.
I'm hit. Damn! I don't know. I'm hit. Damn!
I should have just brought a fucking power fist. Well, hello.
Jesus, I heard gunfire. What's... Shit. You're here for me. God, no. Just let me go, okay? I've got money.
I've got more money than you. It's the only way out of this alive.
No. No way. I can't do that. I'd spend my whole life in prison, alongside murderers and pushers and worse.
That's kind of the point.
Or the authorities would arrange an accident before I even saw trial. No, I can't do that. I won't.
And that's exactly what you deserve, you fucking coward, or do you disagree? Do we got a... Oh, we don't have a terrifying presence, but yeah, it's what you deserve.
You're right. I know I'm sick. The things I've done can't be forgiven. I think worse than anything else is that if I'm brought in alive, that my father would get me out. Nothing would happen to me. And that would be worse than anything else that could possibly happen to me.
Why the hell would your father let you get away with everything?
Are you kidding? I'm his only son. The only thing he has to carry on is fucking legacy.
Are you asking
He
me
never
to kill him?
tried to help me. He knew there was something wrong with me, and he just made it go away every time. He would do it again this time. That's why I'm trying to get the hell out of here. I just want to go somewhere where I can't hurt anyone.
Uh-huh. It's your life, not his. If you're capable of doing the right thing, now is the time.
You're right. You're right. I can't keep running from this. I can't let my father control my life anymore. All right. I'm putting an end to this. I'm going to turn myself in. Kind of a relief to have an end in sight. I'll thank you. I'm going to get out of here. Goodbye.
Adam takes a moment to collect himself, then he departs for the Mojave. You'll likely never see him again. Did we at least put a bomb collar on him? I mean, stay put. Message for Adam. I don't know where you've run to, but my guess would be the Fogarty Mansion. If that's true, then respond to me. Adam, this is an embarrassment. Running has only made things worse for you. Boy, if you had just used your head, stayed where you were, everything would be fine. What evidence do they have against you? The allegations of a single child? You're a Burke, you're my son. Their words are powerless, but now you've fled like a coward, and in so doing, you've confirmed to the world that you're guilty of the charges leveled at you. Come back home, I'll make this go away. Everyone will forget about it. Don't jeopardize the family legacy for this. Urgent message for Adam. Adam, I know you're at Fogarty Manor. How stupid are you? Do you honestly believe that nobody knew our ancestral ties to the place? If you use your head for once in your life, respond to my messages right now. You're trying my patience. I want you to return to California. You know me, boy. You know what I can do. The resources at my disposal. You're my only son, so when I tell you that I will ensure you face no punishment for your actions, you know that I mean it. The military has put a warrant out for you. Bounty hunters will come. When that happens, don't you dare resist. Just nod your head and do exactly what I say. Now, while we wait for that to happen, return my message. Okay, for a second I was kind of concerned that that was all part of his plan. Oh, ain't it? I wonder if we can find any more notes from the lady in the... Okay, so the note we found in the groundskeeper's thing, that was about the Burke family from before the war, which is the same family from now. So we're like, yeah, we got ties to this place. Okay. Oh, no. Oh.
Hostile target detected.
Reanalysis complete. Threat level red. Threat analysis yellow. Scan for hostiles.
What was that?
Scanning for hostiles.
What was that for?
Where you at?
I'm hit! I'm hit!
I guess the mansion did not take as long as I was anticipating. Probably could have just wrapped that up in the last video. Okay. Let's see. Stay put. Burke, we're here to keep you alive and out of enemy hands. We aren't here to wait on you like a goddamn maid service. We reinforced this room, so stay put. You have a terminal and whatever reading material you brought along, so if that isn't enough for you, try playing wall ball. When your daddy clears us to escort you home, we'll leave. That's the end of it. General Brandis. Okay. Okay, so all the other guns are back in Mojave. Okay. Port back to Brant. Kind of hoping we'd find more notes from the Burke family from before the war. Oh, what do we have here? Mercenary tape. Oh.
Stephanie, I need you to meet back up with me ASAP. Like, the second you get back from patrol and find this tape, I need you to chat with me. Captain Brennan is fucking insane. Like, not hyperbole. Okay. So, our perimeter guards snagged a couple of bounty hunters who were going after Burke, right? Well, me and Jim were gonna just execute them out back, but Brennan sauntered in and stopped us. I mean, fucking sauntered, okay? Like, as if he wanted to make a giant show about how casual he was. Fucking weird, right? Well, he just started pointing at the captive, and I swear to God, he started to shout, "Look, they pissed in their pants, guys!" And I'm pretty sure they didn't. Then he started to go on this giant spiel about how hurt his feelings were or some shit, where he got up in their faces and just started going on about how he was a big dog around these parts and how everyone was gonna know it. And you know, I'm thinking, okay, this shitbird is crazy, but he's just gonna give us the go-ahead to shoot these idiots, right? Nope, because then he produced his rifle and started ranting some goddamn more. Apparently, according to Captain Brennan, he named his rifle Linda? What kind of gun names their weapon anyway? Yeah, he started waxing on about how Linda's the prettiest girl in the world, and how he was gonna introduce them to her, but don't worry, I'm not a jealous man. And then he finally popped out on a numero uno, and then he stopped. He got right up in the second guy's face and started to make a big fucking sobbing noise and all that other weird schoolyard bully shit. Finally, he killed the other one, and then he just kind of sauntered back away, like whistling fucking Camptown races. Like, Stephanie, I know we gotta follow a chain of
Remember
command.
to stay
I know we
hydrated.
get great pay for this work, but I gotta tell you, I'm not really comfortable with the cackling, mustache twirling chuckle fuck as their CO. Maybe dessert? Get back to me, okay? Signing out.
Yep. I hope you all could hear all that. It was going on about Brandon or whatever. Weird guy with the Linda rifle. Alright, so before we go back to Mojave, I feel like we should check out some of these other locations, because it's probably where we're going to find all the raiders. Which we don't actually have to walk all the way there. Alright. So it's saying... Okay, further up the road. Ah, okay. Did I go the right way? Oh. Oh, Caleb's journal entry too. Cool. Lucky break. Got a lead. Now we came across some folks today. Who opened fire on us. We dealt with them easy enough. And their one survivor said that he was working for Bradshaw. Cut his throat and left him to feed the coyotes. I don't know what to do once we've cleared the slavers from the region. Keep on heading north maybe, or maybe east, play guerrilla with the Legion. Maybe these ideas keep slipping into my head as an insidious attempt to make me reconsider suicide. I wish we had more men. We could liberate this whole passage. It's bad enough when scum like this infest areas like Freeside, which is already a cesspool, but places like this, near untouched by the bombs, thriving in spite of us, should have stayed untouched. I'll do my part to rectify it. It's late, so I'll turn in soon. Still, there's enough light for me to write this entry. After all these decades, you think the stars would have stopped capturing my attention. Oh, dang it. Is that holotape thing gonna go away? It's not actually playing, is it? Nope. Okay. So how do we get there? It's like not connected. Curious. Says we got something else nearby. Fort Hader. I'm not sure how you get there. Why don't we go back to the Mojave for now? Go talk to that lieutenant up by Bravo. And after that, I guess we go back to Madsen. I want to see if anyone there can tell us how to get to those areas. Howdy.
Can I help you?
Yes, about Burke.
Yeah, he swung on through here a while ago. If I'd known to expect that, I'd have asked the Rangers to act as sharpshooters. You know, to make sure he gets here safely.
Right.
He's on an express trip back to California as we speak. Funny how quickly they can make that happen for a senator's son. Here's your reward, in full as agreed. Seeing as how I'm unlikely to be transferred to a less horrible post, come check in with me later. I might have more work for you.
Define later. Ooh. Alright, let's get that stealth running one. Silent running. Running no longer factors into a successful sneak attempt. Nice. Quest added as I walk through the valley.
Excuse me a moment. You're wanted at Ranger Station Foxtrot. Sounded urgent. Of course, everything Rangers say sounds urgent.
Oh.
Sounds like the man to speak with is a ranger named Early. I don't know any more than that. I'd ask him if you want the details.
Okay. Foxtrot, I think, is the one... Yeah, it's the other side. Okay.
What is it?
Oh, no, you're not the guy. Blank? Nope.
You know, we could be somewhere that doesn't suck right now. Just saying.
Been hearing stories about you. Some kind of courier shaking the Mojave up like a hornet's nest. Must be some kind of dedication to your job, considering that's still your title after all the other things you've been doing. This is why I wanted to have a chat with you.
Lieutenant Brandt said you had a job for me?
That I do.
Okay.
Heard about your little foray up north tracking that Burke kid. That's rough territory. I'm thinking you've been paid to go fugitive hunting there once before.
Perhaps.
How about an encore performance? I need someone up there dealt with.
Depends. What's the job?
Well, you know how there was that push to bring Burke, sick bastard that he is, in alive?
Guessing you didn't make that.
Well, that's not really an issue here. Fella up there by the name of Caleb Alkist. At the moment, his head is attached to his shoulders, and I got 10,000 caps to whoever can rectify that.
Dang. Big payoff. What's this guy do to warrant it?
A long damn story. Short version is he's a mass murdering lunatic, claiming the NCR authorized his killings. Which is verifiably bullshit, seeing as how those orders would have come from me, and I sure as hell never gave him the go-ahead for that.
Let's hear the details.
Fine. Been around McCarran, maybe you noticed we got some bounties open for a few fiends?
Yeah.
Well, hiring bounty hunters for the especially troublesome raiders isn't a new policy. We did it a lot when we first rolled into the Mojave. We didn't have the resources to send actual forces after the little raiding parties, so why not hire local talent to do it for us?
Mm-hmm.
Worked pretty well most of the time, but there was this one raider boss, a man named Sheridan.
Oh, yeah.
Man was hard to kill. Started to empower other raiders in the area. Sheridan could stand up to us and live, so why shouldn't they try it too? So I put a contract on the son of a bitch. Kill him and wipe his influence.
And this has to do with Alquist, how?
Well, there's a little town southeast of Ways. Normal folk who live there. They got it in their head that Sheridan could protect them. So, they gave him and his crew shelter. They wouldn't sell him out. Alkis took the bounty and rolled into town with his posse. Sheridan wasn't there, but townsfolk were. These weren't raiders, they were just normal folk trying to make it out there.
Mm-hmm.
But Alkis killed them all, even the kids. Burned the whole place to ash and left the bodies to rot. Then he started saying we hired him to do it. Wipe out Sheridan's influence. That does make this personal for me, but to be honest, the man deserves to hang any which way you look at it.
Alright, I'll start hunting.
Good. Alright, be ready for anything. Report back to me when you're done.
Okay. You know, I want to actually go talk to Tully real quick. I don't know, maybe he's got something new going on, but I can tell him we've been up north. Of course. Don't forget, you guys would be here.
You like that?
I'm hit! Ah! They killed her!
Damn!
It's just you.
Damn!
Alright. Mr. Tully.
Welcome back. If you need some supplies, I can hook you up. If you're looking for work, well, I think you cleared my whole list.
All good. Nothing new? Okay. Alright. Well, I guess while we're into Mojave, we can look for those guns real quick. Let's, do that. So let's see. Crimson Caravan. It's near there. Looking for, what, an FN mag or something? Musty basement. Yeah, definitely would not have figured this out from the clue.
There you are.
Sniper rifle, marksman carbine, pristine light machine gun.
Better hope this stealthy shit works. Because we look like a bunch of jackasses if anyone sees what we're doing.
Okay. Was there any other ones in Mojave? I guess that was it. Alright, let's head back. Road north. I guess in the next episode we'll just be asking around town about the Alquist guy.
You know what you need? You need to turn all who would stand before you into quivering piles of unidentifiable viscera.
I actually don't have that perk, but I got your LMG right here.
It's probably good you gave this to me in here, because if I was outside, I'd need to empty, like, just the entire mag in one go.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, these things are bell-fed. I guess converting them to big drum mags made it easier for a single person to operate it.
I suppose.
Anyway, it's awesome. And since it's mine, I'm awesome. And since you got it for me, you're awesome. Awesome people get paid, so here you go.
I think the belt feed, though, would have been more reliable than the drum mag. I believe this is the shotgun you're looking for?
Man, trophy hunters are little bitches. You get a badass 12 gauger like this and you waste it on random animals? Come on! A weapon this good should be reserved for shooting politicians or lawyers. Or my favorite option, it should be in my hands forever. And since you made that happen, here. It's a bunch of cash.
So it looks like I got everything on your list.
Oh man, this is so awesome. I'm gonna keep these on the shelves and never sell them to anyone. And I know I already paid you for all of them already, but I didn't figure you'd actually get every single one. But you did, so I'm gonna pay you another $3,000 because I like you. Now, I got no more work for you, but let me know if you ever want to shoot the shit. I mean literally, the shooting part, not the... I got, like, actual targets and shit out back.
Yeah, let's go shoot.
If you use any of my merchandise in a spectacular manner, please come back and tell me about it.
Nice. Alright. Let's see. Track down Caleb Alquist. So, what does it say? Wait, is he in town? Oh, well, okay, I guess we can do this in this episode.
Howdy. You need something from me?
Not really. Just figured I'd make friendly conversation. What's up with you?
Right. Well, it's a step up from the usual fire and brimstone approach that a lot of you headhunters prefer. Speaking from past experience, I concede. Although, you may protest the term headhunter, wouldn't you? Considering you brought that Burke kid in alive. A bit of professional advice? Targets like him are best served with a blade in the throat. People like that don't atone and get better. But you're not here about Burke this time. You're here for me. And sadly for you, you're not in a position to make good on your orders.
Why's that?
Simple. When my posse and I traveled up through the valley, we were constantly harassed by fuckwit raiders. Human garbage, through and through. These same raiders also routinely attack the town. They kill or run off merchants. They fuck with commerce. The whole town despises them, as do I. That being the case, I offered my posse services to the town. As we speak, my people are off hunting down any raider they can get their hands on.
Oh, I was doing the same.
Now, I don't know how acquainted you got with the upstanding citizenry of Madsen, but I've talked with most of them, and we got something in common. This town was built by people trying to get away from the NCR and make a new life for themselves, like me, only stationary. So, you draw me here, and every last person in town is gonna back me up. You wanna get me, you'll have to murder all of them. And you might be thinking you can live with that. You just want to get paid. Fair enough. But let's remember why Early put a price on my head. Slaughter a whole town? He ain't paying you a damn thing. He'll just put another bounty out on you this time around. That'd be a shame, huh?
Well, I definitely don't feel comfortable killing Mr. Vicky, so... So you're just a coward hiding behind the townsfolk, then?
Not really, no. No more than any of the other outlaws hanging around here. You know that young woman in the gun store is wanted for murder?
Oh man, she's so cool.
Man's gotta have a code. Mine dictates that I do everything in my power to wipe the raider filth from this region. And that's what I aim to do. I'd rather not fight you, but what I'm doing is more important than your job. No, if you want me dead, I have a proposition for you.
What do you propose?
Simple. Maybe you've seen those slavers operating in the region. Regular slavers, mind you, not Legion, though they're not any better. I detest slavers. Whole reason I came north was to hunt them down, each and every one. So my proposal is this. Kill them. All of them ideally, but my focus is on their boss, man named Tex Bradshaw. Him and his son run this crew, and they need to die. You do this, and I'll throw some money your way. Or if you come back, still adamant about killing me, I'll agree to settle things out of town. Deal?
Fine with me.
My sentiments exactly. Anything else before you go?
What happened in Brighton?
I imagine Hurley told you the basics. Probably framed it around some stupid fucking good and evil ethical philosophy, though. Before House domesticated Vegas proper, and before the NCR came marching in from the west, the Mojave was untamed and wild, dangerous as hell. The Fiends are new, I'll grant them that, but the others, the Vipers, Jackals, hell, even the Khans, they're a shadow of what they used to be. When the NCR first came to the Mojave, the first opposition they faced came from independent little raider bands, not organized gangs or armies. And one of these bands was led by a man named Sheridan.
I met a member of Sheridan's gang from back then. Guy was named Marcus or Ledux.
That he's still alive to relay that to you tells me all I need to know. I imagine he looked around one day at the company his boss kept and realized he didn't recognize any of them. So, seeing himself as a good, moral man, Ledoux hung up his outlaw hat, content to tell stories of the good old days. Sound about right?
I don't remember.
Everyone always has a story to tell, to delude themselves into thinking they're a good person. Everyone's got to sleep at night.
Nice dogs.
They are. Good company, these two. Although, that's about it. They don't really guard shit, and I try to keep them out of gunfights.
If gang's out hunting raiders, why are you here?
Because one of my scouts told me you were coming. Figured I'd rather have a civilized conversation in person, rather than us pointing guns at each other in the bush.
What can you tell me about Sheridan?
Speaking objectively, he's the most depraved bastard to ever run himself a gang. Take any regular act of cruelty. Sheridan would take it further. Murder is the least of his crimes. Torture, rape, slaving. It was all fair game for him. And, of course, he just refused to fucking die. The NCR got a bug up their ass about clipping him. In return, Sheridan began to focus all his efforts on making life hard for them. See, the longer this went on, the more bold the other raiders got. Sheridan could target the NCR with impunity, so why not them? I guess he bought into his own bullshit, because he installed himself as the new overlord of some little town to the southeast, Brighton. In that fucking town, they loved him for it. They paid him for protection and believed he'd honor it. Said the stories about him was all NCR lies. That's the point where Early hired me, and I reckon you know what happened next.
Sounds like the price was on Sheridan's head. Why go after Brighton?
Well, I wasn't the first hunter to take the contract on Sheridan's head, you know. Not by a long shot. NCR hired dozens of them. Most of the dumbasses went after him directly. Always ended badly for him. Skinned alive and left to rot, thrown on hot coals, that sort of shit. A direct method didn't work, so I gathered my gang together. Most of those guys are dead now. Anyway, we all rolled right up into Brighton. Once we arrived, I announced, loud as you please, "Bring me Sheridan, bound and gagged. You have exactly 1 hour, or there will be consequences." Well, of course, they don't. Why would they? They were paying him to defend them, and they figured him for invincible. Tell me, would an invincible protector let his people be slaughtered in the streets? So, an hour passed, and we killed everyone. Age, health, it didn't matter. They were his loyal devotees, so they were marked for death. Sheridan never showed up, of course. Coward. We threw the corpses in a ditch to rot, we burned the town to ash, and we headed on home.
That was justified?
Easy, 'cause it worked. Sheridan wasn't a bulletproof defender of the weak. He was a coward on the run, with no home to offer him shelter. The legend of the raider that no one could touch? Gone. He didn't protect his people. He didn't retaliate. He didn't do a goddamn thing. His gang splintered. His clients abandoned him. And when other raiders hit the NCR, they no longer did it in his name. Maybe he's still out there, sharpening his knives and brutalizing anyone weaker than him. Does it matter? I broke his power base. He's toothless. That was what I was told to do. What I was supposed to be paid to do. Fucking early. That spineless shit says it was unforgivable. I don't give a fuck about forgiveness. I do terrible things to terrible people, and I can live with that. How can I justify what I've done? Because my daughter can sleep at night without fear of men like Sheridan. I'll go to my grave with my head held high because of that. The world needs bad men like me to make the hard decisions for the greater good.
Wow. Maybe you're right. Sounds like it worked.
Exactly. Was it pretty? No. Did I enjoy it? Of course not. But I know the price of indecision. If we want to rid the world of men like Sheridan or Caesar or Bradshaw, we need to be ready and willing to do whatever is necessary.
Guess I should go.
Watch yourself out there, bounty hunter.
Dang. Villain's monologue actually got to me. Well, I hope you all enjoyed. See you all in the next episode. Y'all have a great night.